Welcome back to Gatekeeper Media and our coverage of the 2023 NADGT Premier Tour at Oregon, playing at Blue Lake Disc Golf Course. Today's video sponsor is Power Disc Golf Academy. This tournament presented by Mint Discs, partnership with the PDGA. As always, I am your host, Philo Brathwaite. Give a follow at Instagram. At Team Philo is the handle. So far through 9 holes, it has been Dallas Garber holding it down. Nice steady pace, still has a commanding lead over the rest of the field. We will see if they can track him down with 9 holes to play. Here we are at hole 10, Dallas Garber on the box, trying to cruise this one into victory lane. Very technical anhyzer here, very protected green and a very close runoff just past the basket. Unfortunately, a little too much ante there for Dallas, and he's going to find some OB. I like this play if you've got it. That looks a little tight, and I believe Samuel's also going to end up in the out-of-bounds area. You see just how protected that green is. Flags all around the basket. John Bernardo hanging out the sidearm. This looks a lot better. Beautiful play there from John Bernardo. Going to have a short tester. Stoneman's been working the sidearm. Revs up that fling and sends it. Ooh, near ace. Off the chains, off the band, and into the OB. That was insane. So close to snagging a 1. Look at this. Oh, come on. Everything but in. Samuel Benson trying to get it up and down for bogey. This par putt here for Dallas. So dangerous. And he nails it on the left side. He will be putting for double. John, opportunity. Capitalized. Great birdie here at the 10th for John. Cut into that deficit of Garber. Stoneman in for his par. Unbelievable ace run there. Just wouldn't stick. That's the best result. If you're not going to get the ace, is to be right there for the par if you go out of bounds. Dallas, unfortunate double bogey. A couple of unforced errors there. One off the tee, ran the putt, didn't touch a thing. And Benson should be tapping in for bogey. Up to hole number 11. Very tricky par 4, 670 feet. All about the landing zone here off the tee. Got to give yourself a good angle to attack this very skinny little peninsula, it feels, of the green up ahead. Lucas Stoneman, backhand. I like this play best. I think he could be a little more aggressive. That may be a little tight. Out of bounds, unfortunately. Benson, can he find the line? There you go, hanging out there a little wider. I'd like to see a bit more height. Should be safe. And Garber after the double bogey, how does he respond?
Very nice.
There you go, that's the best of the group. Should have a nice angle in. Benson forced to lay up, out of position. Didn't like the angle. The distance probably a little more than he'd like as well. Bernardo gonna take a stab. Got a thumbs up. Should be somewhere in the neighborhood. Garber, after the fantastic drive, can he take advantage and earn a stroke back? Maybe more, depending on what happens. Check in with that momentarily. Meanwhile, Lucas, OB early in the left, long carry, big spiking hyzer. This is also going to end up out of bounds. He'll be throwing 4 next. Third shot away. Benson. Is he going to get a flag green? Hard to say. Back with Lucas Stoneman now throwing 4, I believe. Maybe off the tee. No, this is more than that. This is going to be a big number. Looked like that also ran. This is so protected. One of the most dangerous holes on the course here, number 11. Dallas, after 2, can he stay on this skinny little peninsula, little spine? That had great pace. Nice angle finishing just off to the left. Should turn into a birdie 3, I believe. Bernardo. Casual little fling. That should have set there nicely. Benson a little off the grid, trying to get creative here. Lucas has been struggling here at the 11th. Long ways away. Great line, just not enough air. Samuel. Should be bogey, I believe. I am not quite sure what that number is going to be, but it's going to be a big one for Lucas. A couple of out of bounds, had a hard time getting up there on the green. Sends that one home. Looks like he's playing it 2 different ways, a provisional perhaps. And that doesn't go either. Meanwhile, Dallas for strokes on folks. All right, Bernardo's going to keep pace there. Going to drop one to Dallas. To the 12th, 400 feet. Skinny gap. Protected green once again. Got to get through here clean. That is the meat and bones, of meat potatoes rather, of this hole.
Oh yeah, let's go, let's go.
Card loving what they see for John. Let's see how Dallas tackles this tight gap off the tee here. Beautiful little hyzer stand up, dragging a little bit, but trying to fade out late. Good effort there from Dallas. Samuel Benson. Hyzer to flip up. A little more air would be ideal, but a solid effort as well. Lucas, how does he recover? How does he bounce back after that landmine on the last? Up into the window, but forced it over a bit much. Tricky up and down here for Lucas. Got a kick back towards the left. He should be inside circle 1. Meanwhile, Dallas slightly out of position. More than likely just a long layup, taking a half go. And he cashes it from way downtown. Look how many steps he's running this in for. Wow, that must have been at least a good 25 steps at running pace. Yes, sir. Benson going to try to add to the fireworks. Swings it a bit wide. He's going to come up empty.
CTP winner.
Ooh, DD3. Oh, yes. Check out the die.
That was cool. Little on-course presentation of a CTP. That's pretty rare. Bernardo, after that fantastic drive, can he capitalize? The step-through putt just off the band. Oh, no, off the rim of the basket, rather. par coming up. Lucas, very tricky par putt. Down on a knee, straddled out. A bunch of trees between he and the target. And airmail. Solid par there for Sam Benson. Nice looking tee shot. Give himself a look. Bernardo for the tap in for par. And we'll take a quick break. Get you back on hole 13.
Disc golf keeps growing. At the Power Disc Golf Academy, we believe in adding power to the player to level up their game. That's why Paul Ulibarri, a top 50 ranked player, is taking the past 18 years of teaching disc golf and boiling it down into lessons across every subject. From driving, to putting, to drills, to practice, to mental game, and much more, all to give you the power to grow as a player. Grow your game with the Power Disc Golf Academy.
Back to the action here at Blue Lake, hole 13, 625 feet. Another one of those two-part holes. Get yourself in position off the box, not the widest of fairways. Got to throw one in the middle. Look at this drive here from Dallas. Picture perfect. You see the target back there in the background. Very, very attackable green at Receptive Hill if you've got a sidearm or very good control with your putter mid-range. Should mitigate any skips or slides out of bounds. John going to the sidearm, just playing for position. Should be a green flag. Sam Benson also lining up sidearm. Early cut on this. Wants to get down in a hurry.
Oh my God.
There you go. Nice little check-up bounce there on the right side of the fairway. And Lucas Stoneman looking to recover from some blow-up holes the last couple. Triple bogey and a bogey in the last two. Air this one out. Does he get over on it enough? I don't think so. Out of bounds left in a big way. Give him a mark there along the left side. He'll be throwing three, trying to get it up and down for par. Long carry yet. And this is also dragging off to the left. A little bit of room out there to left to work with. Benson lining up his second, trying to attack this green, earn himself a birdie.
Stable. Come on.
You're safe there. That's it.
Should be a green flag for Sam. Dallas, beautiful drive. Can he take advantage? And that's tracking left up on top of the hill. Maybe it'll get a little reverse spin back down. John not too thrilled with that, dragging that off to the right. Yep, a little more than you'd like left for birdie three. See if he can find a way to manufacture a solid putt here. Step three putt away, a little high, a little left. That's going to turn into a par most likely. Benson, similar range. Just off the mark. Lucas Stoneman. Should be for par. Without enough air, that's going to turn into a bogey, continuing the trend. But Dallas Garber staring down a birdie. Little too much want on that one. He'll turn that into a par, maintaining his lead. Back up to 8 strokes over John. A few pars and a bogey for Stoneman coming up here at the 13th. Tap in and we'll move on to hole 14. One of my favorite holes on the course, 930-foot par 5, all about placement. The tee shot, so important. Get something out into the fairway, off to the left just a little bit. Really opens things up. Dallas Garber understood the assignment perfectly into the position of left fairway. John Bernardo going to try to follow those vapor trails, I hope. There you go. Nice little cut swing, something overstable. Drag it back to the left. Safely into the fairway. Sam Benson. That's a nice clean swing, nice power drive, keeping things very tight on the line. Not much movement at all in the flight of that disc. Lucas Stoneman went for the hero shot on the last. Will he go for it again? Full send.
Yeah, that's out there. Come on.
As you heard from his card mates, it's out there. Bernardo, second play. Again, placement, placement, placement. Don't have to get aggressive as far as distance. Just give yourself a good angle for the next. Same for Dallas. Very healthy rip there from Dallas Garber. Should be a green flag. Along the right side, we've got Lucas. Looking for that big high flexor. There it is, coming back towards the left late. That should be just fine out there towards the center of the fairway. Sam Benson giving this a big pull. I like that attacking angle. Threw it up there towards the high right side. Going to cut some of the distance off into the approach into the green. John opting for the sidearm. There you go. You can see the basket now up on the high side for Sam Benson. Didn't cut it over hard enough. The disc is going to unravel. Going to have a lengthy one. He knows he missed that swing there. Lucas, a couple of good plays. Can he chip this up and down? There you go. That should be in business for birdie 4. Sam Benson, long range look. Just off the front cage. Bernardo. Also, face mask. There you go. Been a little while there for Lucas, but a solid recovery. Nice way to level things off. Let's try to finish strong here. Par achieved there for Benson. Sure, frustrating par there, and this should be a birdie for Dallas. To the 15th, dog leg to the left, 780 feet, par 4. Anywhere up there to the high right side of this fairway is ideal, in my opinion. You can get aggressive and aim a bit more left, but it brings that OB into play as we are seeing this right now. Out of bounds for Garber. Lucas Stoneman on the box. He's got some boom in there, but been a little wild when he tries to unleash. Can he harness the power here? Also looking to be dragging a little left. Indeed it is. Gotta aim this one up the right side here if you're trying to be aggressive and anticipate that late stable dragging you back towards the center of the fairway instead of trying to pure the hot line. So dangerous out there along the left. And Overcorrection there from Bernardo. Early OB to the right. Definitely going to make things challenging for an up and down. Benson, can he find it? There you go. That's the look we're looking for. Swing that thing out there towards the right side. Plenty of real estate to work with. Should check up plenty of time. This has got to be a layup here for John. Well back in the fairway. Going to the sidearm, so I imagine just trying to get past those fairway trees and give himself a clean angle. Job done.
Push the far side of that corner.
How aggressive does Dallas get? Not the longest of par fours. I imagine he's going to have the carry. Let's see if he can find the line. Ooh, he threw it in the right spot. Green flag. We'll check the putt. Benson. Best drive of the group. Only one with a green flag. Can he take advantage? Only one camera, so we can't show you the finish. We will check the distance on the putts as we watch Lucas throw his third after the OB off the tee. There you go. Nice spike hyzer. Hangs it out there a little wide. That should work out. And here we are with John playing his fourth. On to the dance floor. As we catch up with Dallas, trying to knock this in for par. Fantastic third after the out-of-bounds stroke. Really like the line he attacked this green. Oh, that looks so nice out the hand. Unfortunately, that's going to turn into a bogey. Lucas, can he capitalize? There you go. That's a nice par save from Lucas. Bernardo, I believe this would be for double if he could knock this in. Unfortunately, off the mark again on the putting surface. Samuel. Got it in. Just barely, but enough to creep over the rim, and that'll be a birdie 3 for the big fella. Nice birdie. Par for the leader, Benson. Guys are running out of holes if they're going to catch Garber. John Bernardo trending in the wrong direction. Double bogey. Pretty much on cruise control now for Dallas.
100% Rambouillet merino wool sourced right here from the Rocky Mountains. Today's wool is incredibly comfortable, 100% itch-free. It's breathable. It wicks moisture better than any synthetic fiber. That allows a wool sock to regulate your body temperature in both hot and cold environments, allowing your feet to stay dry and comfortable year-round. As someone who spends a lot of time on the trail, I can honestly say these are the best socks I've ever owned in my entire life. I invite you to give them a try. You won't regret it.
Back to the action, hole number 16 at Blue Lake. 850 feet. Lucas Stoneman on the box. He doesn't look too happy with that. Dragging off to the right in a big way. Not the ideal direction. See how Mr. Garber can handle the moment. Out in front by now 10 strokes over his nearest competitor on the card. John, just a few holes left to play. Nice swing with the overstay. We'll get this to fade out. That's what you're looking for. Bernardo on the box. Didn't quite yank on that hard enough. This is dragging off early and left and out of bounds once again. Throwing 3 now, Bernardo. Trying to machete his way through those trees, and I'm not sure if he got enough of that. Oh yeah, out of bounds. Got aggressive and not quite enough pop to get there. Lucas. Also out of bounds. Obviously a very, very tight two-part fairway here. See the basket way back there in the background. Even the pros have a tough time making birdie 3 here at the 16th. Got to throw a monster off the tee to get into that sweet spot before the bottleneck, and then throw a dime into that protected green. Lots of OB along the right and the left side. Everybody just laying up here, trying to get into position. Can't blame them. Benson going to take a stab at the basket down in the distance. But pretty nice. Should have filtered in there towards the basket. Dallas lined up on Main Street. See if he can figure it out. Sends a little hyzer trying to flip up and just doesn't make the drag back, but a nice little bop there that brings him back towards the center. We'll see how John Bernardo handles the moment.
Get down and sit hard.
It was straight. Back with Lucas Stoneman.
Very nice.
There you go. Layup achieved. Dallas from range. We add on, pour on another stroke on the fellas. Ooh, just off the mark. Nice looking putt. Benson. There's a solid putt. Oh, cut through on the left side for Garber. I believe that's going to turn into a bogey as we watch Bernardo line up a putt just inside C1. He gets that one up and in, but unfortunately, hockey stick, big number here at the 16th for Bernardo, and he again is going to drop some strokes, as will Lucas. Now Samuel Benson from 4th place is all the way up into 2nd place with 2 holes to play, trying to close out this tournament, finishing a big way. On the box is Samuel Benson at the 17th, a very tricky par 5. All about this tee shot here. That is the right shape out the hand. Got to get this thing moving to the right. Miss all those trees over there on the left side. There you go. Nice play. Lucas Stoneman giving this a healthy rip. Dragging this thing way off to the right. I don't mind that at all. Oh, no, that's not the worst kick. Did keep him central to the hole. Dallas. Gotta get this thing flipping. There it is. Beautiful little hyzer flip up and drag. That sits down. That's going to be fantastic. Wow, that was a very professional move right there from Dallas Garber. Nardo. Nice clean swing along the right side. She filter back towards the fairway. Doesn't look too thrilled with it, but it shouldn't be too bad a shape. Second play here for Lucas, giving this the whole body. Almost hit it, just off to the right. Bernardo in the thicket. Tall grass, chop up his run up. Nice little sidearm swing, just playing for position. That will do. Sam Benson. good progression. Didn't seem to hit much. Oh, just a step or two away from perfection here for Dallas, going to the standstill, but still bangs the line right down the middle, keeping it in the center. He's going to have a nice look into the green. Lucas Stoneman going to give this another big rip, shedding some limbs down out of the tree, and he's going to make some progress. Catch back up with John Bernardo. I believe this will be his third, slightly out of position distance-wise. Just planning to get into that last layup zone. Should have a routine up and down from there. Third shot here for the leader. A little tight along the left side, but it could filter through. We will check up that in a sec. Benson trying to play 17 clean. That's going to earn him a look. Maybe circle's edge, maybe a step inside. Hard to say from that angle. Bernardo. High floaty approach, gets that to stick inside the bullseye. Lucas Stoneman. Little two-finger pop roller, trying to get back up there towards the basket. And long look here. He's had a couple of really nice looking putts from this range. Can he take advantage here? Snag one. Just off the mark. Does well to sit close. Dallas. This should be for a birdie 4. Caught an edge and ran off a little bit, but I don't think it really matters at this point in the tournament. It's got a healthy and very commanding lead. One hole to play as we watch Benson line up. Wow, his putter's been looking really nice the last few holes. Smooth swing and pop there, and he'll take that birdie 4. Dallas coming back for his 5th play now. My counting is correct. Gives it the full attention and sends it home for par. One hole to play and a whole lot of strokes to work with. Been one of those kind of days, unfortunately, for Lucas Stoneman. Sam Benson, second place by 2 now on the box at the 18th. Dog leg to the left, par 4, 600 feet. Again, all about placement here. A couple of big fairway trees out there. If you can swing it around those and finish left, there you go. Right in that space there as the camera's starting to track in. Finish in the middle of the fairway. Should have a nice clean angle into the green. Some low limbs to deal with. Dallas. That's nice. That'll work. Bernardo. See if he can get a last hole birdie and walk out of here with his head up. And he's pulled this one off to the right. Going to make that a very long approach into the green. And Lucas, I imagine we'll see another big full send here. Disc away, hanging it out wide and high. Out of bounds, unfortunately. He'll take a mark and drop 3 here in the fairway. Want to get a nipping some limbs on the tree. John Bernardo. Long ways to the target. How aggressive does he get? Solid play there from John. I thought maybe he was too far out of position, but it is a short par 4, 600 feet. Your leader on the last hole, one last approach up and down, and he'll be hoisting up a trophy. I'm sure he would like to card a final hole birdie. Always nice to finish on a positive note. Going to the spiking hyzer out and around. Finishes a little left, but he should be fine. Benson, ideal. He's really come to life here on this back nine while his other card mates have been struggling to make pars even. Benson's been picking up some birdies, and I believe he's going to have another one here at the 18th. Back with Stoneman. I believe this will be his fourth play. OB off the tee, third from the fairway, now throwing 4. Caught a little bit of those limbs up in the tree, a lengthy look. Bernardo was a bit short. The line was fantastic. Step through. Cash money for birdie. Boom. Love to see it. Nice little bounce back there right at the end. There you go. Keep that chin up. Dallas doesn't need it, but would love to get it. For birdie. Just off the mark. Lucas. There's a nice final hole putt there for bogey. Mitigates the massive hemorrhage of another double. I don't think it really matters much at this point for Lucas. Had a rough afternoon, lost a lot of strokes, +8 on the round as we watch Benson for birdie. Fantastic finish to that young man's round. Love to see the way he battled and grinded through those last 9 holes. Very, very good to see. And for your winner, Dallas Garber. What a performance out here at Blue Lake.
Dallas Garber! Too many cameras. Let's get Brody up here.
What a round, dude. What a weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Good shooting, dude. Good shooting. This is for you. Little pin to go behind it. We'll have you stand right in between us.
Samuel Benson. Sammy, did you get a par on the last hole? I birdied the last hole. You did birdie the last hole? Can I get your scores in?
3.
Yeah,
Get a
let me
final
go grab
out?
my We'll deal with Stoneman in a minute. Can you put in your scores? Yep. We're going to get a picture with him. We know he won. Let me get the scores. Leave that camera right there. All right, they're all in. Here we go. We had a tie for second place. Mr. Graham Fuller and Samuel Benson. Let's get you guys up there. Can you stand in order? Dallas on your left, and either one of you. It doesn't matter. There's our top 3 for the championship, everybody. Woo!
And there you have it, Dallas Garber strong arms the competition in Oregon at Blue Lake. A very commanding, very, very strong win for the young man out of Gresham, Oregon. Neighborhood kid right there at Blue Lake. Fantastic putts, nice looking drives. Big tip of the cap to Sam Benson for climbing all the way back into second place and hanging in there. Everybody here at Gatekeeper Media, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.